Hi, this is Dee with the Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot Reading. This is for today, July the 6th, 2020, which is also day 17, Age of Aquarius. When I was meditating, it quickly started showing me a tunnel again, but this time it wasn't like being on a fast-speed train. It was slow. It was more like running through the tunnel. It was, I don't know, running or on a bicycle or I don't know, but a lot slower paced, rocky, uneven terrain. So maybe that's kind of letting us know that we're going to have to slow down our pace a little bit, and that we're running into some obstacles that are going to slow us down. I think that's probably where it's going with that. Just putting the energy of today into the cards. Try this again. Hold on. I'll move them over here to the side and just hold them for a minute. Okay. Alright, so here we go with the reading. I hope you all are as excited as I am about the Age of Aquarius starting. We're in the apocalypse phase. A lot of people are scared of the word apocalypse, but it merely means that it's a time of complete enlightenment, where everything is revealed, the true nature of our situation, they can't hide anymore the truth about what's been going on for a very long time. The forced reincarnation and enslavement of humanity. People think it's about race or things of that nature. Those are merely things to keep your eyes off of what's really going on. But that's going to be a thing of the past. We are in the apocalypse phase. That's where everything gets revealed. So, here we go with today's energy. The overall energy for today, for all the beautiful heart-based souls, all the beautiful clay people in the absolutely gorgeous shades of brown. Y'all are gorgeous and unique. Remember that. No matter what your color, no matter your hair, your anything, you're absolutely gorgeous, because what matters the most is what is inside of you. You are a spark of divinity. You were created by gods that really love you. particularly one of them, the goddess who would go through hell or high water for you, along with the archangels. Overall energy for today. Overall energy for today. What is our overall energy for today? I usually try to put this up the night before, but Nell was having a lot of technical difficulties with trying to stream, and I spent my evening trying to help him with that. We're going to work on that today and get that sorted out, so hopefully my readings will go up more on time. Cross your fingers, because we're going to be in the same office, so I'll either have to take care of my readings earlier or after he's done, which he's usually up too late for me to complete a reading with the kind of energy and attention I want to give these readings. So we'll see how that goes. We'll sort it out. We'll get a schedule, a routine down. Overall energy. Cards are wanting to talk. There's been a couple of them that acted like they were gonna show us what is our overall energy for today. It's 5:55 on the clock. 5:55. That means change, which makes sense to me with what they showed me in that vision. A little bit. We got to slow down. A little bumpy road ahead. That's okay. We can handle it. We've been through a lot. You have a spark of divinity. Makes you go-getters. So a little bit of rough, slower pace we can handle. No sweat. Okay. There we go. Overall energy today. The Reaper. Passage of initiation. That feels very in tune with what I was sensing. And the Shining Quarry, Wild and Fertile Land. That one's made an appearance a lot in the readings, this one somewhat. Okay, overall energy. The lighting looks off. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. Alright, what is going to be our highest priority today? What is going to be our highest priority for today? I've been up since 3. Thanks to that injury I suffered in January to my right leg. What's our highest priority for today? What is our highest priority for today? Highest priority for today. Looks like a busy day. Key 18, the Necromancer. The bereaved, 3 of Swords. The initiate, spirit in search of experience. And the Chancellor, 6 of Scepters. So there's the victory here. Okay. Alright. Looks like it's going to be another big day. Alright, what do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? Sometimes when the cards take a while to come out, it's because they're going to come out in a group like this. And it's just them, their way of getting the cards aligned just so they can fly out in a group. Mindful of, prepare for. Oh wow, they dropped 2. Underlying the Lovers. A lot of major arcana. What have we got here? Okay, Archangel of Healing and High Priestess. Mindful of and prepare for. Okay, a very big reading. Alright guys, let's get into this. Oh wow, there she is again, and there we are again. Artemis right underneath, which is the 8 of Scepters. Wow, okay. Mystery of the Covenant, the Lovers, Key 6. Major Arcana. The Lovers is the spirit of pairs. This is our internal binary. Solve et coagula. Dissolve and concentrate a maximum of the alchemist. The Lovers portend the sacred marriage of your higher self and your ego. You are at a crossroads, and your next step is to choose between 2 paths. Key 6 appears to you when you must decide between instant gratification or delayed gratification. When the Lover's card appears, it can also be a call to evaluate your interpersonal matters. In modernity, the Lover's card might appear so that attention can be called toward a romantic relationship or to the themes of Eros. Okay, so this card distinctly points at the Holy Grail with the archer's bow and arrow of Artemis pointing at the cup. And it's pointing down here. And our Archangel of Mysteries, angel who illuminates the shadow, being right below that. Like I said, this is the age of Aquarius. It is the time of the apocalypse where things are brought to light. I think that's why this card is out in the reading so much. The Archangel of Mysteries showing up in the Archangel Commander as well. Right below that. So this is the energy of today, the Reaper. Key 13, passage to initiation. Lucium Sycamore, follow the light. You are being guided through an initiation phase, and the suffering you experience serves a greater divine purpose. A change that you know in your heart is imminent, but have been denying, is the change that you will face. The Reaper appears to you when the circumstances you face call for this gentle reminder. All is not fair to the human perception. You toil for the bread of life until sweat sees from your brow, and yet that life will be taken away no matter who you are or what you have done. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That is the purpose and the absence of purpose to human genesis. Endure through the difficult changes to come, and when those winds of change have settled, you will find yourself better for it. There will be a rebirth after this death. Scorpionic energy. Yeah, so this vision, I got of a tunnel yet again, but it felt like on a bike or on foot kind of situation, moving a lot slower, rocky road ahead. Yeah, that's the overall energy for today. Don't be, that song, Blue Oyster called Don't Fear the Reaper. Remember what I told you guys. If any of you ever exit, let's see if I can get this to focus. If any of you ever exit, do not go to a light tunnel. That is a fabrication of the virus trying to entrap you. Like in the Epic of Gilgamesh, he goes to a dark tunnel that goes through the earth. So your way out is through. Remember that. Go through the dark tunnel. The same one you would go through if you're going into astral projection. That's the way out. Just a reminder, if that ever happens to you, which it happens to us all. But do not go to that light tunnel. They'll just farm you back in. At least until we get this mess fixed that's down here. The Shining Quarry, wild and fertile land. And trust, that's in the process. This is the age of Aquarius, so all that nonsense will come to a halt. The Shining Quarry, wild and fertile land. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of Earth to increase your material resources. This is the Knight of Orbs, by the way, or Knight of Pentacles. All right. To increase your material resources, assets, and to cultivate fruitful abundance. The alchemical instructions the Spirit brings to you is this: crystallize your work ethic into something finally solid and tangible. Create definitions, then slow down, and the vision they gave me was definitely a big slowdown. Decelerate so that you have a chance to reflect and meditate. You do not need to be on the path of rapid increase. Not yet. Now is the time to cultivate your resources organically, taking it slow without giving in to the temptation of urgency. I need that reminder constantly because I always feel this utter sense of urgency to shed light on the truth about what's going on, really. Yeah. Be methodical. The Shining Quarry marks the encounter with one's own earth nature and making sense of our material attachments. There will be realized outcome in your personal economics, finances, property matters, business, income, or earnings. The Shining Quarry is here as a guardian spirit to help you navigate the work cut out for you. Having to build a stronger earthly foundation so that you can increase your access to sources and thus bring about the success you have been seeking. Et omnia qua cum que facit prosperabuntur, and in all things he does, he shall prosper. Persist forth, and your efforts shall be successful. The Shining Quarry is with you to make certain of that. So, a passage of initiation of some sort today, and slowing down and cultivating what you're working on. The Egyptian beetle. Yeah. The dung beetle. Huh. Alright. It's interesting because I also have the Necromancer in highest priority and the bereaved. Some of you may experience someone close to you passing, possibly. And if you do, I'm sorry about that. This reading feels that way. Yeah, I have the Archangel of Healing here too. So, if any of you do experience that, I'm with you. I've experienced a great deal of loss in my life. But try to keep in mind that if they manage to find the correct tunnel, they're going to be free. We're not. So, try to keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that reincarnation is a thing, so if they don't make it out through the dark tunnel, they will be back. And there's a reason for that too. Okay? And they're always around you. You can talk to them anytime you want to. Anytime. Necromancer. Key 18. When Key 18 appears to you, the matter at hand is steeped in ambiguity. You cannot rely on superficial impressions. Instead, trust your psychic responses. The Necromancer appears to help you see beyond physical perception. This is the spirit of your own imagination, an imagination that shines now so that the truth can be illuminated. The Necromancer appears when you are coming toward the crossroads of having to endure through a dark night of the soul. Yeah. These three cards like this, and the Archangel of Healing right here, that tells a tale, for sure. Do let me know how your day goes, because I'm with you, seriously. And I'll let you know how mine goes as far as this reading's concerned. Yeah, that vision's making more sense to me than I had while I was meditating for this reading. The Necromancer will be your guide and ally through the darkest night. Yet there is prophecy here. Journeying through the dark night of your soul will take you onto the path that leads to your Holy Grail. And look at this. That leads you, the path that leads you to your Holy Grail. It's right here, and it's pointing down at this. Okay? And you have the Archangel of Mysteries and the Archangel Commander right there. Okay? Right there. The Necromancer is also the spirit of resurrection. The parting seas depicted on the card symbolize climatic miracle. Through the doubt and mystery, maintain an unwavering faith, and that is what powers resurrection and miracle. And once again, we have the theme of the Egyptian beetle and the moon. Key 13. You know, it's interesting because 13 is the number of the goddess and it's on the Reaper card. And this is Key 18. All right. The bereaved, 3 of Swords. The bereaved is sabotage after fruition, but there is a foretelling of resurrection right here. Through the story of Isis mourning her husband, the god Osiris, and the coming conception of Horus, this is a spirit of bereavement by your side. This is sorrow, mourning, sadness, and deprivation of love. Yet this is also the power of resurrection after sorrow. More major arcana. The initiate, spirit in search of experience. One of the 3 Fool cards in this deck. The initiate personifies a return to spring, starting a new cycle of growth. Ab incunabulus, from cradle to grave, ab eterno, since the beginning. Use the initiate for key 0 when inquiring about a new undertaking, when a path has not yet been chosen or taken. And we're talking about paths here, and it's pointing down at this card too. Are you embarking on a fresh start in life? What is your potential? Ab inito mundi, from the beginning of the world to this day. Do you need a little divine guidance on how to map out your path? Amazing card. And final card and highest priority. The Champion, 6 of Scepters. That makes me feel very good about this reading because it means this loss helps you pick a path, a major decision on path, okay? And there's a resurrection after this loss. The Champion. So that's a super good card to get. The Champion is the spirit of victory. When the 6 of Scepters appears, success will be yours. Yet here we are reminded there are 2 sides to victory. The Champion can bring wisdom, wealth, seed, life, dominance, peace, and grace, as noted in the 7 double letters corresponding with the sacred 7 planetary rulers in the back wall archways. Likewise, the Champion can bring folly, poverty, desolation, death, subjugation, war, and ugliness. The imagery of the spirit here conveys the core of the message. To be the champion, one must be oblivious to pain. For there to be victory, there must be self-sacrifice. If you seek to defeat your opponents in competition or combat, then with the support of the champion, you will be victorious, though with it comes personal sacrifice. Victory always necessitates personal sacrifice. All right, what to be mindful of and prepare for. Archangel of Healing, angel who salves and purifies. The King of Chalices is the Archangel of Healing, a reigning angel over the healing arts and purification of mind, body, and soul. She presents herself to you now to guide you through precarious times, and she is here by your side to salve, to heal, and to purify what is currently diseased, debilitated, feeble, or unwell. This archangel appears to those who are most need healing. She has a tender place in her heart for those who are like fish out of water, caring for them the most. Here is a spirit guide for mending your wounds. You guys really will have to let me know how your day goes today, because this is a big reading. Everything that happens for a reason, and me not doing this reading last night happened for a reason. Key 2, more major arcana. Big day. Big day. The Priestess, Sanctuary of Isis. This is Sophia, or wisdom personified. She guides you toward the deepening and broadening of your knowledge. Aspire for scholarship to wield the power of discernment. Yeah, because of that big decision. The priestess is the queen of the angels. When the priestess appears to you, she instructs on the cultivation of your wisdom and intuition. The summation of choices you have made and the landscape of thoughts you have painted for yourself have taken you to the threshold of a particular path. And now it's time to venture deeper, farther. Here is the wellspring of magic. Indeed. Okay, so major day-to-day. That's going to require some sacrifice and some healing. And a major choice about the path you're on. Just remember, she's with you. She is with you. All the archangels are, okay? So try to keep that in mind. I adore you beyond all imagination. And do let me know how your day goes. And for tomorrow's reading, I'll let you know how mine does. Looks like one of those days. Anyway, love you guys.